Have you ever caught yourself jumping to conclusions about someone? Maybe a stranger, a coworker, maybe even a family member? Jesus reminds us in the Gospel of Luke, "Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven." It's as simple as that. A simple command, yet so challenging. How often do we find ourselves making snap judgments about people based on appearances, assumptions, or incomplete information? Judging others comes naturally to us, doesn't it? It's easy to critique, to assume we know everything, why someone acts a certain way, does a certain thing. But what if we don't have the whole story? Lent calls us to shift our focus, not on the faults of others, but onto our own hearts. If we truly desire God's mercy, we must be willing to extend that same mercy to those around us. Instead of forming opinions too quickly, Jesus invites us to see people with his eyes of compassion, patience, and love. Think of how many times God has been merciful to you, even when we don't deserve it. If we are so grateful for his mercy, why do we hesitate to show it to others? And so here's your challenge for today. Refrain from criticizing anyone, even yourself. When you feel a judgmental thought creeping in, stop and say a quick prayer for that person instead. Ask God to help you see them as he does. Maybe it's the slow driver in front of you. Maybe it's someone at work who annoys you. Maybe it's a family member who always seems to say the wrong thing. Instead of frustration, choose patience. Instead of judgment, choose mercy. Lent is a journey of transformation. Today, let us work on changing how we see others through the merciful eyes of God. Let's be a little more patient, a little more understanding, and a little more like Christ.